Hey everyone, and welcome back. Today we're embarking on an epic journey, not just across continents, but back through time itself. We're going to a period so ancient, so vast, it makes the dinosaurs look like they were just here yesterday. We're talking about the Precambrian, the epic first chapter of Earth's story. Imagine our planet 4.6 billion years ago. It's not the blue marble we know and love. It's a fiery, chaotic ball of molten rock, constantly bombarded by asteroids and comets, a scene straight out of a sci-fi blockbuster. This was the Hadean Eon, the very beginning of the Precambrian. For millions upon millions of years, Earth was a hostile world, a cosmic forge where our planet was hammered into existence. But slowly, incredibly slowly, things began to change. As the planet cooled, this intense heat started to release water vapor trapped within the rock. This vapor condensed, forming clouds, and then the rains came, not for days, but for centuries, creating the first primordial oceans. Picture a global ocean, under a thick orange sky, with the first land masses, the proto-continents, beginning to drift and collide. It was a world entirely alien to us, yet it was home. And in these ancient, chemical-rich seas, the greatest miracle of all was about to unfold. Around 3.8 billion years ago, the first sparks of life ignited. We're not talking about creatures with eyes or fins. These were microscopic, single-celled organisms, simpler than anything alive today. But they were life, and they were about to change the world forever. One of these early pioneers was a type of bacteria called cyanobacteria. You might know them as blue-green algae. These tiny organisms performed a revolutionary trick, photosynthesis. They harnessed the power of the sun to create energy, and as a byproduct, they released a waste gas. That gas was oxygen. For us, oxygen is life. But for the early Earth, it was a poison. This great oxidation event was one of the most significant transformations our planet has ever undergone. It fundamentally changed the chemistry of the oceans and the atmosphere, wiping out many early life forms that couldn't handle oxygen. But it also paved the way for new, more complex life that could harness this powerful new element. How do we know any of this? Well, we have some incredible time capsules. Have you ever heard of Stromatolites? They're these amazing, layered rock structures that still form in a few places on Earth today. They're built by colonies of microbes, like cyanobacteria, trapping sediment layer by layer over thousands of years. Finding fossilized stromatolites is like finding the signature of this ancient microbial world. They are the silent, stony witnesses to life's dawn. As the Precambrian wore on, life stayed small for a very, very long time. For billions of years, it was a planet ruled by microbes. But beneath the surface, evolution was tinkering. Cells began to cooperate, to specialize. This eventually led to a major evolutionary leap. The first multicellular organisms. Towards the very end of the Precambrian, in a period called the Ediacaran, something extraordinary happened. Strange, soft-bodied creatures unlike anything we see today appeared in the oceans. These Ediacaran biota were Earth's first attempt at large, complex life. They were bizarre, frond-like, disc-shaped organisms that left their faint impressions in ancient seabeds. Most of them were evolutionary dead ends, but they were a sign of the incredible potential that was about to be unleashed. And so, after nearly 4 billion years, almost 90% of Earth's entire history, the Precambrian came to a close. It was a time of fire and ice, of microscopic architects transforming a planet, and of quiet, slow evolution setting the stage. Without the cooling of the planet, the formation of the oceans, and the patient work of cyanobacteria, none of what came after, not the trilobites, not the dinosaurs, and not us, would have been possible. The Precambrian laid the foundation for everything. It's a humbling thought, isn't it? That the air we breathe and the world we inhabit are the result of processes that began billions of years ago. Thanks for joining me on this deep dive into Earth's mysterious beginnings. If you found this journey as fascinating as I did, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more adventures through time. See you in the next video.